Hey guys, Jason here, and welcome back to the Minecraft universe. Today we're going to be checking out a mod that is pretty cool. It's called the Instant Blocks mod. I've reviewed it before, but this is for 1.7. It's updated, and it's got some other cool new features, so we're going to be going over those. Before we begin, hit that like button. I know you guys like Instant Blocks. Let's see if we can get 2,000 likes for this mod showcase. We'll see if we can do it. But let's go ahead and begin here with the wands. So this mod includes some wands that you're going to have to activate your instant blocks with, so that way, you know, they work. And these wands here have a certain amount of uses, and they range from wooden to diamond, of course, and they're crafted just like this. It's usually a block of redstone right in the middle, surrounded by the material and a stick on the bottom. It's the same case for all 5 of the wands. So I'm just going to go ahead and use diamond because it has the most uses. Plus I'm in creative mode, so it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and switch over here. These are all the instant blocks. As you can see, they got little animated pictures, which makes them even more fun. And for the most part, they're all pretty much easy to craft for what the output is, so it is kind of OP, but that's okay. It's a fun kind of OP, and it lets you skip all the building if you don't, you know, enjoy the building. But we've got lots of blocks to cover, so let's begin here. I've got my diamond wand, and the first block we're going to take a look at is the instant wooden house block. It's pretty cool. When you right-click it, you should kind of spawn a little bit in the house, unless, of course, you can avoid that by putting the blocks one in the ground, just one below, and then when you spawn them in, they won't be one above, as you can see here. It would have just been right in the ground. So, yeah, this is a nice little wooden house. If you don't want to, you know, build your own little wooden house to start with, you can go ahead and instantly build it, because this house rocks. Look how cool this house is. It comes with furnaces. What is that? Another furnace, but sideways. It comes with a crafting table, bed, even some little chests. Some double chests, so I guess they're big. But yeah, this is a cool little wooden house, and it's great. It's great to instant build. Here's the recipe for the instant wooden house block. It's just some wooden planks, some glass, a bed, and 2 pieces of birch wood, and then a wooden door. I'm not sure if the wood's interchangeable. I don't think it is, because some of the other recipes had interchangeable parts and it showed it. But this one does not, so I think it's just crafted just like this. So let's move on here to our next block. It's called the mining ladder block. And this is how you craft it right here. It's 3 ladders, 3 stone, a torch, a sign, and a water bucket. And it does have to be built underground, so what I did is I created a new world for you guys here, just for this one block, and I'm getting a huge amount of lag here. Alright, there we go. Wow, I just found this ravine. It's really cool. Look at that. Wow. I used a light block, which is a block I'm going to show you guys here soon, but that actually lights up the entire cave. So let's go ahead and just carve our way into this side of this mountain here real quick to show you guys the mining ladder block here. So I'm going to go ahead and place it down. It cannot be built below layer 16, and whenever you do place it and right-click it, it will create a mining ladder down to... I guess, I'm not sure actually how far down it goes. I guess we'll find out. But there's my Y coordinate over there on the left side, and it's like lit the whole way down too, so it's pretty cool. It's got some torch breaks here every now and then. It looks like it goes really far down. I'm at Y12. I think it varies depending on where you actually build it. But that's pretty cool. That is a mining ladder. Okay, here we are, and next up, we've got the legendary glass dome block. Look at this guy. This is how you craft it. It's crafted with 5 pieces of glass, a torch, and 3 pieces of stone. Unfortunately, it's just a little glass dome, but it's pretty cool for underwater. Like, if you go underwater and you instantly create this, it'll place the water all around the outside, so you can kind of get an underwater house instantly by doing this. And then, of course, build it how you would want it. What's up, Jeffrey? How you doing, buddy? He's just watching us build our glass dome over here. We've got next the instant farm block. And this is how you craft the farming block. It's 2 seeds. It looks like some podzol or dirt, a water bucket, and 3 stone bricks. Oh, okay, there we go. I just spawned it in, and as you can see, there are seeds planted in the soil, and there's water and a chest and crafting table and a chest with a stone hoe, so you can keep planting. But yeah, this will be a just regular seed farm every time, but there is a 5% chance it will create a farm of either carrots or potato seeds. So you get that chance there. That's pretty cool. Next, we've got an instant grinder block. This only works with zombies and skeletons, so you kind of have to place it above a zombie or skeleton spawner, and I actually have to get one here from too many items. So let's try to find one of those. Alright, so we got a skeleton spawner here. I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. This is how you craft the grinder block. It's pretty cool. It's got 2 water buckets, an iron pickaxe, 2 glass blocks, a wooden door, a couple chests, and a crafting table. If you place the instant grinder block on top of a skeleton or zombie spawner and then right-click it, as you can see, I'm inside right now. This isn't really the room. This is the spawner room. I think they die in there, but I'm going to go ahead and get an outside view. I can't really see what's going on here. How far does this go? What's going on? Oh, okay, so that was kind of underground. I see. I just went underground a little bit. Okay, so here's the room. Let's go ahead and dissect it a little bit. Let's see what's going on. So it looks like they spawn up here because it's so dark. And then the water will push them, and they will fall down here, die, and then you can get some stuff right here, I think it looks like. And if we break through this middle part, this is where that door was. We go down here. There's the door, and inside this room is the spawner. So there's that skeleton spawner, and it looks like they'll just be spawning in here like this. They'll come through here. Then I can attack them, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's a spawner, so it's pretty cool. It's a good way to instantly build one of these things, so you don't really have to do it yourself. So moving on, next up we've got the instant pool block. That's right, the instant pool block. Craft it with 4 stone slabs, 3 glowstone blocks, and a water bucket. And let's place it down here. Alright, so when you spawn it in, it'll kind of dig underground a little bit. So if you put it 1 block underground, it looks like it would be 1/2 slab up, which is perfect. So I just need to start placing these in the ground, so that way it looks like it should be. But anyways, you get 2 diving boards. You could, climb the little diving board. If you're not feeling it today, maybe you don't want to jump off too high. Jump in like that, or you could use the high dive. So yeah, you could just have a little pool in your backyard. But next up is the instant escape ladder block. To use this block, you do have to be underground, so I kind of dug a little underground area here. And to classify it being underground, it can't really have a connection to the surface. So if I put a ladder right here, it wouldn't necessarily work. It doesn't count as underground, so you gotta have a block above it. And when you do, right-click it with your wand, and bam, it will create an instant ladder to the surface. And to craft that, it's just 6 stone and 3 ladders, and then you get your instant escape ladder. But next up is a really cool block. It's called the instant skydive block. So get ready for this, you guys. This is where it gets a little cool and a little new. This is where you can actually start customizing some of these blocks here. So I'm going to go ahead and place down this skydive block, and then I'm going to right-click it. So this menu pops up, and you can actually type in by name or hexadecimal value any color you want, and it will change to the closest wool color, I believe. So if we got red, orange, yellow, lime, green, whatever, we can change these to whatever we want. If I don't want it to be yellow, I can change it back to red. I could do some sort of pattern. Maybe we like doing red every other color. So let's just do that, see what it looks like. And then if you have this check button here checked, it's called teleport to the top. You definitely want it checked if you're going to be skydiving. But if not, it gives you the option, so that's pretty cool. You can also click this random button, and it will randomize the colors. So whenever you're done, click generate. Oh, and give it a second to load, obviously. It's a huge, huge tower, you guys. And I guess we're here. So yeah, look, it switched every other color with red, so it's pretty cool. We customized our tower a little bit. I can't even see the ground right now. I'm kind of scared to skydive off this thing. Okay, but yeah, it's got ladders that go to the top from the bottom, so that's pretty crazy. You could climb all the way back up here once you jump off, and of course jump off again. So let's go ahead and skydive. You could just jump. I'm not sure how you're gonna survive this without a parachute or anything, but yeah, really tall tower. So we hit a little bit of lag there, by the way. But yeah, what the heck? Look how tall this guy is. This guy's huge. I'm so glad you can customize it now. And look right here at the bottom, you've got a block here. It's called the Skydive teleport block. You can actually only get this in creative, so don't worry about it in survival. It should be here when you spawn the tower, but right-click it to get back to the top so you don't have to climb. But obviously, climbing's a choice. I'm not sure why anyone would ever climb that much. So we're jumping off again. We're going to check out our next group of blocks. We've actually got a lot more, so let's get to it. So next up we got the instant water block, and the way this block works, and I'm going to have to kind of do this manually because I don't really have a world to demonstrate it in. But I'm just going to go ahead and destroy all this area here. And say I wanted to fill it all up with water. Well, I just make one of these here instant water blocks. All it takes is a bunch of buckets of water and a diamond in the middle, and you'll get 2 of them. And when you hover over it, it says it fills an area with water at a maximum of 1,000 water blocks, mode full, and right-click to activate. So let's go ahead and put it in there. Right-click it, and it should fill an entire area, no matter the depth or anything, with water. It'll just fill it up evenly. And then it'll tell you how much water blocks it created. It looks like it created 29. So this is a pretty easy way to create a giant body of water. Though I think if you do too much, it'll crash some computers. So just be careful there. The same thing is done with the lava block here, and it's crafted the same way. Just a diamond with some lava in the middle, or around the sides. And it just works the same. It'll fill up an entire area, but with lava. And if you did want to reverse the effects, you could make this instant suction block, which is just a hopper surrounded by a bunch of iron, and you'll get 2 of them. It has a maximum of 1,000 blocks, and it will do the exact opposite. It'll suck it all in, and then kind of create a block of whatever it sucked in right there in the middle. So if I used it over here, it would be a lava block. So, bam. For some reason, it said no liquids found right there for a second. But it worked. It ended up working, so that's pretty cool. But next here is the instant rail block. What this does is it will create 37 rails forward when activated. So if I go ahead and just right-click that there. Usually works. I think I actually have to go into another world and try that out. Okay, so here we are back in our regular world. I'm going to go ahead and place this guy down right here, and we're going to activate him. Bam! So yeah, this is kind of what it's supposed to look like. It will create 37 total rails forward, and then it looks like it just stops. I'm not, or maybe not. What's going on here? It's just not loading, I guess. It's kind of weird. But it looks like it created a little rail shaft all the way to the end of there, so that's pretty cool. To craft the instant rail block, it's just 6 iron ingots, an iron block, and a stick. Next, we have the instant harvester block. This one's pretty cool. To craft it, it's just a crafting table with a bunch of tools around it. And place it down, and when you right-click it, this is where you can actually start customizing or choosing what you want to do exactly. This block will harvest anything in a radius of 50 blocks, pretty much. So you can choose oak log, you can check any of this stuff. It will harvest all of it. So it looks like we're going to actually have to go into that other world and use this block. So be right back. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to place down this harvester block. Okay, so let's go ahead and right-click it. Let's get all oak logs. Let's just get only oak logs because I can see there's lots of oak trees around us. And let's see what that looks like. So harvest. Wow. It really did get all oak logs. Look at that. And they're not in my inventory, but this chest appeared, and inside this chest is all oak logs within that area. It's kind of OP, and there's a freaking loud gardener outside my house. You hear that? It's not my gardener. I don't have one. I don't know. This guy is a little loud. I'm going to go ahead and have to go tell him to just be quiet a little bit. So be right back. Okay, he didn't hear me, so I guess we're going to have to continue here. Stupid gardener. Okay, no, but let's go ahead and put this harvester block here. And let's try something else. Let's just do all of them at once. Harvest. That's going to grab literally everything in the area. Just about. We already harvested all the oak logs, so obviously a lot are taken from that already. But it looks like we've got some birch here too. Some sugar cane appeared in there. And acacia wood. So that's really great. Also, it's got the option to replant. You can check that on or off, so if you do end up harvesting some wheat, carrots, or potatoes, it will replant them for you. So that's really cool. I don't really have any nearby soil to test that out with, but you guys are going to have to trust me on that one. It's pretty cool. But moving on to the next block. Okay, so I'm in a dark cave here. I know you guys can't see, but we're about to fix that. Craft up this instant light block, which is just a bunch of torches and a solid block of coal. And it will actually light up a dark area within a radius of 50 blocks. So place this thing down. It's kind of like just a huge torch. But when you right-click it with your wand, bam! Automatic torches in an area of 50 blocks. And actually, it's just an easy way to just get a lot of torches. You could go through here and just pick up all your torches and then just make another block. But, yeah, no, it's definitely a real easy way to just light up an entire cave. If you're just lazy, you don't want to place any torches or want to have to worry about it, it's a pretty cool, easy way. The next block, which is our second to last block, I know it's sad. I kind of just want to look at like a million instant structures. But here we go. We've got an instant huge tree block. This is crafted with oak leaves or birch leaves. It looks like they're interchangeable. And then any kind of sapling, really. And then some wood and bone meal. And then when you right-click it, get ready for this, you guys. Oh, wow, I forgot we can actually choose. That was anticlimactic. Okay, no, but yeah, right here, instant huge tree block. You can choose oak tree, spruce tree, birch tree, jungle tree, acacia tree, dark oak, or glass. Glass. All right, we're going to have to do both. And then it says more coming soon. You can also choose over here on options hollow logs, hollow leaves, or air blocks inside. I just have all of them checked. That's the default. And let's just do a big... I don't know, what's cool? Let's do like a big jungle tree. See what that looks like. Wow, okay. So yeah, it looks like it's just a huge tree. And I think logs are hollow. Yeah. So you can just go inside here and it's kind of like a little house. You probably build up here, and since the leaves are hollow, you can actually just kind of have a little house in here. Whoa, you can kind of like jump off here too. This would be a great house. Look at this place. This is great. Anyways, I want to see what that glass tree looks like. So let's move over here a little bit. Click on this tree, and let's choose glass tree. Generate. Look at that. That's crazy. Wow, that's kind of weird. Never really seen that before. But yeah, I mean, if you just want your house to be entirely glass, then go for it. I'm interested in seeing what other trees the mod maker is going to add in. But our last block here is called the statue block. It's probably one of my favorite ones, especially since you can customize it. But place it down, and essentially you can type a name of any Minecraft account, and then choose which parts to generate, from head, body, to arms and legs. You can also check RGB mode, which is unchecking RGB mode will actually use vanilla Minecraft wool colors. But I'm going to keep that checked, and I'm going to type my name. It's going to spawn me instantly. Watch how cool this is. Bam! Didn't even take any loading, though my helmet's not here. It's kind of weird. But that's like the best a statue of me will ever get. I feel like statues of me are hard to make. It's like a challenge, but that looks pretty great. All right, let's try another dude. Let's try someone else. Let's do Sky the Kid RS. Generate. Nice. He's in his Christmas skin. So this is Sky's. He's in his Christmas skin. It's almost Christmas. But yeah, that's pretty cool too. Wow. So it really just gets down to the last detail because there's so many wool colors in Minecraft. You can make just about anything. But look how crazy this is. It's weird. It's not just regular wool colors, because some of these are a blend and are different colors. So I think it just makes it exactly what your skin is, because that's what that other option was RGB. If you disable that, then obviously it will be only Minecraft wool color. So let's do a true of that and see what that looks like. So this is what a Minecraft version of me would look like. And this is what a Instant Blocks Minecraft mod version of me would look like. That's pretty cool, though. They can manipulate the wools a little bit. But whenever I middle click, I only get a white wool. So, and we do have one more block, you guys. This is the Instant Schematic block, but it actually is only necessary to use if you mess with schematics or put them in your schematics folder. And to craft the Instant Schematic block, you're going to need 4 lapis lazuli, a diamond, some paper, and 3 dark oak wood planks. But the way it works is you right click it with a wand and it will actually look for your /schematics folder, which is in your .minecraft/schematics. If it's not there, then just create it. That's what I did. And then I just went and downloaded a modern house schematic, and it just appeared right here. So you also have the option to generate the schematic from the center or ignore generating air, which aren't really a big deal, so I leave those unchecked. And choose your schematic and click generate. Depending on the schematic, it might vary on how long it takes to appear, because we just have to give it a second until it makes that noise, and then we got a little bit of lag here. But oh, there we go. Okay, so I did a modern house. The bigger the schematic, the longer it will take. Like I said, I tried loading in some huge schematics, didn't really work out for me too well. But this modern house one isn't that big, and it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and just go in here. Guess I'll break my way in. I don't know where the front door is. I think it's over here. But this house rocks. Look at this. You can just download anything in a schematic form and spawn it in instantly. That's great. That makes this mod perfect because you can kind of make it your own instant blocks mod. So that's pretty cool. This house rocks, by the way. If you guys want to download this house, I will put it in the description as well. But that is it for this mod showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button if you did enjoy. And download the mod. Tell the mod maker that I sent you. But other than that, guys, check out my channel and subscribe if you are new. And I will talk to you stars later. And see you guys.